Okay. Hello. Sorry for all the mucking around. If anyone was watching that, or I will probably try and edit that out. Right. Thank you for joining me again. My name's Gizzy Robo, and I am here and welcome along to my attempt to uh, do a science mode Kerbin mission set. Um, Flying through this Kerbol system to pretty much as many planets and moons as we can. So last week we had a shot at Moho. Didn't quite missed it by quite a long way, but we swung by Eve, and then when we were looking at making our way back to Kerbin, pretty much realised we didn't have anywhere near enough delta V. So that's the situation we're starting off with today, and so let's get into it. I have actually already done some testing, and I've built a new rocket. So my plan is now to basically fly to Duna, and then hopefully my Eve mission is going to be it's got its periapsis above the Duna orbit, and kind of hoping that I can reach out to that and effectively rendezvous with the Eve lander, so that I can then transfer my Kerbals to the new ship, and then return to Kerbin. So that's the plan. We also happen to have another sort of ship in the in orbit and all ready to go with a maneuver plan to Duna, which has another crew. So either way, we're going to be sending out a ship to Duna, and probably two, but one with a control core on. So let's get going. So first off, let's start off in the VAB, and I'll just open up my Duna 1 mission. So effectively what we've done here is I've doubled the boosters on the main stage. Otherwise, the core stage and these boosters are pretty much the same. The only difference being I've got a asparagus staging set, so that the forward and aft boosters will drain first, and I'll ditch them. Then the side boosters will drain, and I'll ditch them, leaving the core stage full and ready to go. I have this other sort of transfer stage to head over to Duna, and hopefully that will actually have more than enough delta V to make it there and back again, probably. And that leaves us with the main ship stage. So it's got, this is effectively going to be the this version of the this ship will actually go up with the control core up here, but no crew, so that when we hopefully be able to rendezvous with the other with last week's Eve ship, and the crew can transfer to this vessel, and then she can make it all the way back. That's the plan anyway, so we'll see how well we go. Let's go for it. So I have actually already tested this vessel out, and got it into orbit around into a high orbit around, or relatively high. It's sort of just over 200 kilometers around Kerbin, and with maneuver node for Duna set up. So we'll go on to that. And okay, so SAS on, throttle is up, and there's a crew in there, so we are going to go and revert the flight back to the vehicle assembly building. And let's get that crew out of there. So I hope the sound is okay. I do have the dishwasher on in my apartment, but hopefully the AI noise cancelling from NVIDIA is good enough to cancel that noise out. So yeah, SAS on, throttle up, and away we go. Off into the beautiful sunrise. Okay, let's start our rotation. One thing I've noticed about this is it does have a slight tendency to rotate clockwise a bit. Okay, the first boosters have done, and looking at it, I'm hoping that their descent will probably lead them to crash into the water, but it's hard to say. Anyway, not our problem. Let's try and get over a little more aggressively. Down. Now, also want to sort of watch out to make sure I'm trying to keep as close to 90 degrees bearing. No, go that way a bit more. Sorry, I mean to say 90 degree bearing, so that I am going for a 0 degree inclination, because that way I can then use the maneuver node tool that we have, which will be quite helpful. Now this is interesting. I hadn't entirely counted on this, but with the control core, I don't have any of the node blocking modes, so I just have to try and look after it all myself. Now let's ditch the bearing. Gotta say, I think this is one of my best designed vessels ever, because when I launched her earlier, I was actually able to effectively keep it burning until I made orbit. Inclination is pretty good. So the trick is to try and get it inclination as close to 0 as possible and eccentricity as close to 0. Actually, no, I lie when I said I kept burning for as long as possible. I did have to stop and plot a node to get this out like this. You know, I'll go with that, and hopefully. Now the other thing about this is it is very slow in maneuvering. And without the node lock options, I am going to need to be quite careful in setting things up. I want to do things nicely. So one other difference I made on this vessel was I chucked a bit of RCS on. To sort of try and do the finer rendezvous maneuvering necessary, or hopefully necessary, assuming I think we can sort of make it there. Right, that's going to be it. Okay. Just walk a little bit. I'll just do a little bit more fine actually. What I also need to do is again reorientate myself. How are we going? Okay. So yeah, just got to be careful about electric charge now. The solar panels are obviously out, but It's probably using a lot. Well, it is obviously using more power than it's generating. Oh, that's right, because I'm blast. I need to go into Periapsis. Oh, sorry, prograde. Okay. It's slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow. Could possibly. Now I'm just trying to think, do I need to go slightly above or slightly below the horizon as I'm moving around? Just gonna... Okay. 30 seconds to... Yeah, I think probably about 10 and then just lightly ease the periapsis up a little bit. It'd be cool if I can get it to get the peri and apoapsis within 1 kilometre. Like that. That's really good. Okay. Funny, I'm almost on the opposite side of the planet from the other one, actually. And what I'm going to do is rename so that I do know the difference. Now, if I go here, actually no, I want to go to this one, and my destination is, so current orbit to Dino, it's looking good. Year 3, day 303. Yeah, I've got an idea. Yeah, 414 days. So if I have a look at this, yep, they're both about the same time. Like the difference there is that, you know, this one is half an orbit behind that one, so that's all good. This is interesting to note. So yeah, I mean, if we launched at that window, then yeah, we could make it. Let's just have a look. That's so yeah, I'd say we're going to be making we're going to make one orbit. Actually, it's almost 2. Yeah, I think that's almost 2 years, really. So probably 2 orbits to effectively then end up ejecting out of here and going to fly to Duna. Now I think it'll take maybe, yeah, it'll take not quite another year on top of that to actually get to Duna. Then effectively the trick is I then want to, at least for the rescue mission, I want to wait in orbit until possibly around about there, because my plan is to get up, try and match this orbit and rendezvous with what is called the Moho one. I really need to go and rename that one. Let's go and do that now. Actually, that's another point. The accept. So yeah, I've only got 181 meters per second, so like nowhere near enough to slow for a capture orbit around Kerbin on this sort of orbit at the moment. I made a couple of had a couple of tests at actually aerobraking in Eve's atmosphere. All of them burned up. Or no, the one that didn't burn up, only the little capsule was left, and she was on an orbit heading out, and yeah, so not very useful. At least with this way, I've potentially got a little bit of thrust to do some slight manoeuvring if that were necessary. Hopefully I'm going to be able to get away without really, the plan is to have the rescue capsule maneuver up so that these folk can EVA out and jump into the new one, taking all of their valuable science with them. Then we can, still have tons of Delta V left in that other, the other beasties, and yeah, that's the plan. But obviously the plan last week didn't really go too well, so Who knows how we go. Right. The rescue. So let's go hit. Say hi to the first mission I launched earlier today, which is mission 5. So rename that. That is mission 5. Oh, set. Before I forget, mission 5. Did I rename my stream? Oh well, we'll find out. Rename vessel. 5, accept. Switch to, let's come back here. Alrighty. So it's not too different from what we had last year. So there's the central course stage. We've still got a little bit of delta V, which we're going to use up. Then we've got this sort of transfer stage here. It's got 3 of the Terrier engines on there, on the engine plate. So that's been really fantastic. It's got a decent thrust weight. It was weird when I was looking at it in the VAB, trying to work that out properly. I think possibly it didn't help that I hadn't gone and set the right body or whatever around. Anyway, whatever that was about. In this case, I have, I do have a control core on here, and the RCS, extra RCS, with some small nozzle, some of the smaller nozzles, the RV1X thruster block there and there. So that's, and I rejigged the science kit on here. So the idea is that this mission here with Valentina, Jean, and Mind is to do a science sort of flyby of Duna. Given that we'll probably have plenty of delta V on the stages, I'll do an orbit of Duna and maybe try and do a flyby and orbit of Ike as well. It's probably a good idea. Okay. Right, so what I'm going to do is, now in this case I can actually use the node locking, so I will do that. Once I've done that, let's just think. So I've done Eve, so I don't need, I just had that, put that alarm in there just in case I wanted to do the rescue from that point, but no, that's not the case. So okay, so that's my start. That's the start of the transfer window. These are the options that the maneuver planner have given me. Interesting. Yeah, not... Interplanetary transfer is a bit tricky. I'm not an expert in it. I may need a lot more practice. But yeah, I mean, like, in the past, I've often relied on various add-ins and so forth. So, like the Kerbal transfer window planner, MechJeb, or yeah, those two primarily, to help sort of find the way. But yeah, I mean, kind of good to get my head around the basics of it better, and who knows what KSP2 what sort of thing that KSP2 might have to help sort out maneuvers better. I'm hoping at least it'll have this sort of maneuver tool. Hopefully something a little more sophisticated. But yeah, I guess we will soon find out. Less than a week away. Can't wait. But, and also what I can't wait for is, let's go and meet, whoa. Excuse the flash. Yep. What I might just do. Whoa. Okay, we only got down, I think, maybe less than 100 days. So what I might do is go to the tracking station and do the advancing from there. That is an awful lot better. And I think it's also a lot. I think the warping is faster in here. Mission elapsed time. No. Yeah, so we are making one orbit and then almost another orbit. So it's interesting too to note that mission 4 is over here. So it'll be interesting to see how the, well, okay. Just going to I'm awfully lucky that I'm not having to, I don't have to worry about like supplies or anything for the Kerbals and the vessels, because yeah, launching it at that time wasn't too good, but I did it early so that I could make sure that I could get up and plot these maneuvers and sort it all out, because I wasn't quite sure how things might work. I was partly worried that with this I didn't entirely trust the alarm clock's transfer window alert, because that's what I'd done last week, and that didn't seem to really sort me out very well. But I guess, I don't know what I guess. I'm still not quite sure, because I think if I'd launched there, I still would have been like, this is still some orbits away from that. So I don't know what to say. In fact, I think the Kerbin year is 400 days. So that's 23 days away. don't know quite what to say. Now that's like, I think even if I had managed to, like, I tried doing some tweaking around with the 181 meters per second that I had, and just couldn't get any sort of rendezvous. And even if I had, the best hope that I would have had is to hit the atmosphere and do aero braking, but I think the reality is I would simply have been going too fast. I mean, like, at the moment the velocity is over 10,000 meters per second. There's no way I was going to be aero capturing with that, except in many small pieces. Right, let's crack on with the warping. I've no idea of how close the time warp actually stops to my maneuver. Like, if it's anything like the normal KSP sort of maneuver warping, it stops 1 minute before the maneuver. So, who knows? Well, actually, first thing that will happen is we'll stop at the Kerbin Duna alarm, which, yep, we're slowing down for that now. Yeah, I think we actually stop at effectively on the dot. Deleting close. Edits. Okay. We stop 1 minute beforehand. Honestly, that's probably going to go 5 minutes, because just with how slowly the ship turns around. Okay, so alright, we are 5 minutes away from burn time. We'll lock on to maneuver node. Just double check vehicle thrusters at max. Okay, that's good. Okay. Okay. Electric charge is almost at 0. So that's really not good. Okay. Okay, thankfully the alternators are working well, and it fully charged up my battery capacity, though if I'm right, the Terriers don't actually have an alternator. So, you know, it's something to watch out for. Make sure we are facing the sun. And charging our batteries. That's actually something I probably that's a bit of a design overstep. I've just realised. I was kind of counting on the fact that like this was based on Eve, and so going close to the sun and getting more battery from there. Okay. How are we going? Right. Not too bad. I will just go and plot a mid-course adjustment. Okay. Don't quite know what happened there. With that. Okay, what has gone wrong? This is a bit weird. Oh. Okay. Have a Duna encounter. There we go. Cool. Right, how close do I go? I think that's probably about it. And let's go, say, 30, 30, 30. 6 seconds, cool. Alright. Maneuver. Maneuver 1. Mid course correction. Right. Okay, that's good. Now, let's get to this baby, because I got to take more manual control. Let's go. Okay, good. She was pointing in the right direction as far as solar panels go. So that's a good sign. Charging up. An even better sign. Though probably that might change as I get around, orientate to the maneuver properly, because you'll be facing away from the sun. Yeah, okay. Stopped charging. That's actually another good point. Okay, good. Interesting that she made a couple of orbits there, because I would have thought it would only be yes, delete that. Okay, SA is back gone. Orientated to the maneuver node and firing out. Progress 80. There is a slight balance. Probably because of this science kit that I've got just on one side. that's going to be something to be careful for, particularly when we're just with that stage. So hopefully by this point we've rendezvoused and we will have a pilot in control. All right, brilliant. So that's the planet. So and this is off for the moment. There. That's the point. What we're gonna get. There we go. Okay. Let's go. Just these engines. And that gives us a 3-second burn time, which is good. Cool. Solar's good. Okay. Create alarm. Dune 1. Oops. Duna 1B. MCC. Yes. Cool. Okay, let's go switch to. Let's make sure the solar panel is perfectly in the right orientation. Right. Let's get to it. Actually, you know what? No, that's alright. I was just thinking I need to make sure I'm grabbing science on the way, but whether it's just as I leave Earth's SOI or sorry, Kerbin's SOI, or like midway between orbit of Kerbin and Duna, it's not going to change the sort of biome that we're in. Well, these folk have been up in the air for over 2 years now, 2.25 years. Hopefully they're getting on nice, all well and good in such a tiny little space together. Don't know what the exercise options for them might be. Yes. Okay, let's. Okay, yes. Resources are very good. So, okay. Why over the month? Okay. Odd. Okay, we'll take it. Do that. Yep. 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 Alright. Scientist, EVA. Lights on. Okay. Delete data, remove data, restore. Take data, yeah. Take data. Cool. You. Yeah. Okay. Delete data, remove data, restore. Let's take data, and while I'm here, let's do an EVA report. Right over the sun. maybe I misread. Okie dokie. Forward. And I have gone past my maneuver. Oops. No worry though, because these the timing for these don't matter quite so much. And besides, which we want to make some slight tweaks to it anyway. Wow, that's an interesting one. Okay, well, we will be making an Ike flyby first. We'll see how that goes. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What is my atmospheric? Brilliant. We're well above that. Cool. Okay. Let's set an alarm for SOI change. Tuna 1 arrival. Okay. Oh no. Okay. I've made a really big mistake. I forgot to put on blast. I forgot to put on any sort of comms. Not to mention which, I don't think we would have had enough comms to actually make it anyway. So okay. What options do I have? I can go back to Kerbin, tweak the design, probably make sure there's a pilot on board, add more crew capacity so I can load everyone on, and then we can fly and probably aim to make a less optimal transfer to Duna. The trick is, can we do that? Like, I mean, this is still a good, like, I've still got tons of Delta V on here, which is more than enough to cover that. So, okay. I am going to go and do that. So, we'll I totally forgot about comms. That is right. Do not want to see. Okay, comms wise, we wouldn't have had anything near good enough to do it. Right. So let's delete that fairing for now. Okay. Take that off. Okay, so this gives me 3 plus 2. Okay, that gives me... Let's just take this extra side scuff off because that's the last thing we're going to need. Okay, what I'm like, I know this is almost certainly going to be wasted out of interest. Been transmitting rated 4. It's combinable, right? So direct. Okay. See, I guess the worry I've got is the return velocity. not gonna. I think this should do it. Okay. Every 19 seconds. $254. It's about an extra 300. Which is probably worth it. Okay. All right. See, I didn't even spell rescue mission right. So, what's the bet? Are we going to do it? Can we rescue our Kerbins? Kerbals. Is that Kerb? I don't know how often I've been calling them Kerbins instead of Kerbals. Oh well, right, okay. Let's get going. Going pretty aggressively. Okay, that was not exactly the plan, but luckily I have the extra space. Right, well, I think this ascent is going pretty well. I think I will pop the bearing now. You know, I had to remember what that was called for a second there. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Sweet. Okay. Let's go. Duna. Okay. Interesting to note that comment there. Let's see. Actually, right. Let's just go. Hmm. Okay, I'm going to leave that there because... right. Okay. Okay, so that's a 1 year. Maneuver 1 is in 1 year's time. Okay. So, I mean, good to know. Right, okay. Just a quick question. Year 5. So... Okay, after all that mucking around, I have a maneuver. Or I have a... Ha! Yes, I have a... I have an encounter in 24 years. So no, okay. I was obviously getting too far ahead of myself. Right, so let's go back to the drawing board. The objective of this flight is to rescue the Kerbals who are stuck in the Eve ship. Now, ignoring time, we can still do it with the ship. It'll just take an extra year. Now, that might suit the orbit of the Eve ship better because where it might be in its... So there are those two. That one is down here. Let's just go switch to that one. Let's see what... So I'm going to make an alarm for when you are at Steve on Apo. Okay, cool. So that's that. Now, this one looking like again. Okay. So that's a little over half an hour. I mean, I could probably try and calculate it out, but okay. No, first things first. I think I want to go main camera and rename vessel because this is mission 5. Accept. Then go, if I go like this and go Duna, create, sweet. Cool. I can count mostly. Actually keep this one. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that. leave it like that, because honestly, I don't want to. I can keep our high orbit so it's easy to boost out, to boost when I want to boost up and meet rendezvous field with backfill. So, right. Let's create an alarm. I have that alarm there. Okay, actually, while I remember, spin. Extend. Okay. Electric charge is all good. Let's go and see whether we can make anything happen here. And I'm pretty sure the answer is no. We do have electrical charge. We can turn things on. What we can't do is send any control signals. Okay. Basically, we can get to our maneuver node and the hope that, you know, a miracle might occur. Which is not to be the case. Let's just... alright, okay. That's alright. Can't do anything about it. All we can do at this stage is go we get an SOI change. Interesting. Oh, let's see what happens. I am inclined to think that this bird is a lost mission. Because we're the only comms, like we don't have any aerials on there at all. The only sort of comms is what's internal to the command pod, which would be barely adequate in LKO. Not gonna cut it at all in any sort of interplanetary sense. What the hell just happened? Okay. Oh no, there we go. No. Still nothing. Yep, no. Where's Duna? Bell, you can go EVA and EVA report. Height over sun. Yeah, no. Still not going. Nice. What next? There's Duna. Woohoo! Here we are. And I am on a that's right. Okay, so let's It's all good at the moment. Just 8-degree inclination. We have tons of delta V. Crew report. Okay. Let's do all our science. Yes, yes, yes. Scientist. Gene, if you wouldn't mind. Just doing the honors and grabbing this stuff. Go. Restore. Board. Okay. Fantastic. Okay. I'm gonna go create an alarm. SOI change. Luna 1. Height SOI. 0. Head alarm. Okay. What are we doing? Go. Next. Like, g'day, buddy. Now, I could actually orbit Ike now. Hey, I didn't. Okay. Take data. Take data. Take data. Delete data. Empty. Restore. Delete data. Move. Restore. Board. Okay. Ta-da. Scientists. Take data. Store. Okay. So, where am I at? So, I'll do an EVA report. I'm high over Ike. If I do this. Okay. So that's 700. Yeah. Don't know what has happened there, but let's just double check. Okay, that's good. Okay, don't know why that's like that, but anyway. Yeah, look, I'm going to risk it. Okay. Let's just stretch for a little bit there. How long have we been going? Okay, we've been going 2 hours. If anyone is still with me along the way, thanks very much for joining me in my adventures around the Kerbin system. Be grateful if you've got any advice or feedback to offer. Also, please feel free, and I encourage you to drop a like on the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel, just to give me a bit more encouragement to sort of keep doing this. That'd be much appreciated. Thank you. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. You know what? Flag that. Let's bring all these engines back up to 100%. Okay. That's good. Okay. Three, 2, 1, burn. Yes, that's a lot better. Stuff doing a 5-minute long burn if I don't need to. Cool. Okay. Base near Ike. Oh yeah, 175. That's awesome. 70 for mystery go. 84 for atmospheric scan. And 56 for the temperature. 35 crew report. Oh, that's just fantastic. Right, okay. Let's take data. Take data. Take data. Delete, remove, restore. Delete, remove, restore. Oh. Board. It's just, yeah, that's good. Okay. So that's coming up then. So that's going to be the ejection burn. That's when she'll be getting back. So if I do that. Right, now, just to make sure, atmospheric height 50,000, yep, so that's exceptionally close. And it's also, hey, and it's in orbit. I am, okay. Shoot. Okay. Right. Okay. Let's see. Part of the problem here, I think, is I've got too many conic patches turned on or enabled. So it's like going so far ahead. But, oh well, never mind. We'll see how things go. It'll be alright. But I'll just quick save to make sure. Let's zoom in close to Duna. The weather. patch of dust storm is expected in the evening. Or is it the morning? Don't know. Hard to say. High over Duna. No, we've already done high over Duna. Sadly, we are going low over, or approaching the periapsis on the dark side of the Duna, so that's unfortunate. Space near Duna. Cool. Report. Take data. Take data. Take data. Collect data. Remove. Restore. Okay. Right. Quick data. Remove. Restore. Grab. Board. Good eye. Let's just zoom, walk rather, close to our maneuver node, and actually what I'm going to do is okay. That only used a tiny little amount of mono. Oh. let's see what we can do about trying to maybe fine-tune the... No, that's probably best done at apoapsis actually. Now that's odd. Why am I 3 days away from the apoapsis there, but only 4 hours there? Oh dear. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Right. Do another EVA. I hope that we are overdoing it. Space higher, we'll do it. No. Okay. Oh well. That's good while it lasted. But I really want to make it back to Kerbin with this one. Okay, current orbit to Kerbin. Can we do it? In 3 years. Yep, you know what? That's gonna be... That's gonna be me. Sweet. Alright, let's get going. On to our last engine stage. So this is it, and I'm reasonably hopeful that when we make it back to Kerbin, it's going to give us enough once we do this one, we should have enough to actually descend with sort of plenty to actually plenty of stuff remaining to kind of see us right. the art of fine-tuning of maneuver nodes, just so you can get the most efficient possible orbit, even though arguably doesn't really matter. Mm. Hmm. Okay, so 288, 1140, so 13, 14, 22. So we'll have, say, 500 delta V left. So enough to make it down safely. With you will see. We'll make it back to Kerbin. I'm reasonably assured to that. Oh. Okay. See, that would have been good timing potentially to start. Mind you, it's hard to say. Anyway. I guess she'll carry on. Wonder, Kerbin's probably still just a spec at the moment. Three, two, one. And righty ho. There we go. So we've just got over a year to go till we pretty much arrive at Kerbin. So let's create alarm. SOI change. 0. Then 1. Add alarm. Okay. The next one is going to be the rescue missions. Exit burn. Do that one. Get that out of the way. Okay, here we go. Yeah, being close. Close? Or, oh, okay. No, we're still over 100 days. Hmm. 50 days to go. Okay. Almost there. So we saw. Delete and close. Okay, we're good for electric charge here. That's a good sign. Well, we're a little slow getting around, getting lined up with the maneuver node. Hopefully that doesn't impact us too much. Ready for stage separation. Boom. Okay, we are on our exit trajectory. Exiting Kerbin spare influence. Okay. How well is that going? Don't need to capture. Actually, if I go, the issue I have here is I just need to be super efficient. Okay. That is going to be making things super tight. And if we can make that, it will be a pretty tight option. Let's go create all. Maneuver. Mid-course correction. Add alarm. Okay. And, oh my goodness. That's coming up next. Okay. Let's go to that one then. What Kerbin? Proceed quickly into the past. To maximum warp. And let's get going. Watch as the sun passes us by. Let's check out charging. Yes, good. Okay, less than 50 days to go. Out of interest. Yep. So we are in warp at the moment, so that could have an impact. But I expect the simple answer is we are just far too far away. Reaching close. Brilliant. Okay, let's go Luna on C. Add that. Okay, just a few days after. Oh, that's funny. Because that... Oh, I forgot to... Okay. I want to check out the comms and just confirm no connection. Cool. Like I thought. Okay. What next? Watch the sun as it passes us by. We'll see how things go. Huh. There's actually only a couple of days in it. Okay. Right. Or not, a couple of hours in it. Okay. How are we going? Okay. Let's do it. Just gonna quick save. See it, cause right. Righty-ho. Let's see if we can do this. Now, do no one see that's entering Duna's sphere of influence. I'm not. Yeah, I'm kind of cheating. I'm doing the revert because I don't think that was a very good maneuver. So I guess it caught. I guess the one, like, we're still on escape velocity, whereas at least previously we had captured. So right, yep, I'm just going to do it. Oh well. Here we go. Three, two, one. Okay. Create it for the maneuver. Okay. While I'm here, let's do. Right. Do we have any science? Yes. 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 Or yes. Okay. All right. Okay. So this is my rescue mission. Making it into orbit. Uh-huh. Cool. So let's go. Right. Create on. Over. Then 1C. Okay. Create alarm. Maneuver. Donor. One. Maneuver. Alarm. Walk next. Jump to vessel. Almost there. Almost there. So, delete and close. Right. Okay. Ultimately, what this means is that we will have this Duna rescue mission positioned, and I will actually also add a maneuver out there to circularize so that I'm not going to smack into Ike at any stage. Yep. 3, 2, 1. All right. Out of interest. Yeah. So. Cool. Okay. What next? Okay. This was unintended and has created fairly significant problem. just going to do, I just need to get out of, away from the pipe, because that's just causing far too many problems. Okay, I am now hoping that this is actually going to go. What? Oh yeah, the one now in the atmosphere. Right. Just while I'm here, just in case. Yeah, no. Alright. Ah. Alright. Okay. 31 minutes. 20 days. Okay. Hmm. Better not run the battery out when that's keeping me orientated and heat shield down, which could be quite important. Uh, okay. Cool. That's pretty much all all the science I can do. How are we going? What's our alarms looking like? Oh, yeah, 20 days. Pretty sure I should make it down within 20 days. It's almost 5-year mission. Okay. Yeah, pretty sure we are going to be going around for another orbit. So it's kind of, unfortunately, I would have liked to have more Delta V left over to sort of guarantee that margin for the rescue mission. But in saying that, we're not orbiting Ike, trying to avoid Ike as much as possible. Though it obviously wasn't entirely possible as we found. Okie dokie. Oh dear. That's a problem. Oh, okay. Touch wood. I think she's sort of orientating herself properly. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Oh, I should have checked that earlier. Should have kept an eye on that as we were doing an orbit. Orientated to the sun as we were going on the daylight side. But yeah, touching light, I'm hopeful. This is looking goodish. Okay, a blater is starting to come away. That's good. Actually, that probably was mostly from the last orbit. Okay. Yeah. Periapsis is dropping now quite a bit. So I'm reasonably confident that we're going to make it down. As far as that goes, still got 20 days. Odd. Don't know what that was. It's probably something I can get rid of. I'm just going to leave it there for the moment though. Okay, we are terminal. We are on our way down. Hookshore. Probably not too bad that we're sort of oscillating like that. Kind of giving some of the bits that stick out a bit more, or a bit less direct heat all the time. Because obviously there's like a little bit worried about the parachutes. I mean, sweet, we're done. We're through the worst. We've survived. And that's that. Okay, we're going to splash down. Wait. Okay, recover vessel. Now this should be an absolute wealth of science. Setting myself up for disappointment there. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? The tension. 2018. Fantastic. Okay, next. Next. Okay. Right. Now what I'm gonna do is walk to the next one. Excuse the flashing lights, please. Fantastic. Now, that is actually, just before I do anything more, anyway, enough of that. Right, that is, yes, okay, that is that. So we are pretty well set. Been a long mission, almost 4 hours, but we've got a rescue mission on the way. We've just got to sort out details of how that's going to run. We've had an absolute haul of science, and we're going to unlock a lot of really important stuff. So that's real great. But we'll leave that till next time. And yes, so thank you very much for joining me here if you have. Again, please do feel free to write a comment and leave some feedback. Really appreciate that. Also, please drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it, or just want to give me a bit more encouragement. And please subscribe to my channel. That'd be really appreciated. So thank you and goodbye.